pop in and say, hey, real quick. Real quick, I am DD Love, DDTV. Okay. Hit the like, subscribe, and share if you care. Um, I want to stop in real quick because I want to take something out the universe that I said once upon a time on this weight loss journey. I said, I want to look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, is you on that stuff, girl? What's wrong with you? How much weight have you lost? I don't ever want to look like that. Have you all seen Lizzo and those two ladies from that movie Wicked and Ice Spice? Oh my God. I don't know what they're on. I don't know if they're doing the Ozempics. Everybody in Hollywood is doing the Ozempics. But you don't want to be out here in these streets looking like that. If you have not seen those ladies, do go Google them. The two ladies from Wicked got it bad. Ariana Grande and the other young black girl, well, lady, I don't know how old she is. But first of all, there's this lady at my job. You know, she's always at church talking about church and carrying on about church. And then she told me last week, it was like they took a church group of about 30 kids or so to go see Wicked. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, why the hell would y'all be going to see something called Wicked? But okay, because y'all know I don't watch horror and I don't do all of those extra things. Good morning, Real Life with Anthony. Hey, boo. How you been? And Apollo Mitchell, what's going down? Yeah, so I don't do horror and stuff like that. So I don't know why, to me, in my mind, would you take a bunch of little religious kids to go see Wicked? But okay, go ahead. So anyway, later on in the day, I'm scrolling down YouTube and they show Ariana Grande. I've never seen anybody's neck bone that clearly before. When I tell you that girl looks horrible, horrible, and so does her co-star, the evil witch and the good witch and the bad witch. And in this movie, I hear that they're trying to make you believe that evil is actually good because the good witch is actually the bad witch is actually a good person. What kind of shit is this? We live in an alternate reality. Please, protect your children, guard them, shield them. But all the demonic and evil things that are going on. But like I said, don't ever, ever, ever want to look like that. I take it back. I take it back, Jesus. I didn't mean it. I saw the video when she went off on Kai Cenat and she looked weird. Oh, Ice Spice. She looks worse now. I saw Ice Spice the other day. I couldn't believe it. Oh, you just got off? I'm going in. Okay. The same routine. Same song. It's like Groundhog Day. Work, 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 work. Okay, it was Thanksgiving the other day. Shit, was it? Was it? All right, it's just work, work, work. I worked yesterday too. But yeah, and have y'all seen Lizzo? Lizzo's unrecognizable. I'm telling you, a lot of them Hollywood people looking crazy as hell. Too skinny. Lizzo, I just don't know. They gotta stay strong, man. They gotta. If you want those weight loss drugs, consider a diet. Consider fasting. Don't get with that shit. If that's what you're gonna have to end up looking like, it is just not worth it. These people look sucked in. Skeletor. You look like a skeleton? Oh shit. Y'all see your boy Diddy got denied again. I mean, you know what got me is that some people actually thought Diddy was gonna get released. Really? Are y'all shit? Really? What are the charges at this point? Trafficking, right? We know he's done that. What would make him think he's getting out? Morning, Mix Squagga. What up? Yes, the Ozempic ladies, they fucked up. Go look at them. Like I said, Lizzo, I don't know what Ice Spice. I think Ice Spice is on drugs. Because, I noticed suddenly all the people around Ice Spice have been talking about how rude and nasty she is and she's changed and all of this and that. And she really looks like a fucking crackhead. I'm going to be real with y'all. Somebody needs to check on her. And we all know the industry is demonic. So we don't know what she's going through behind closed doors, but her family needs to get a hold of her because she doesn't look well at all. No, and I don't think she should have been on. She wouldn't have been on Ozempic. And I didn't know that she was known for being a twerker. That's what her whole show was about. I don't watch her like that. But it's sad. It's very sad. You think she's starving herself? I think she's high. Yeah, Anthony, I think she's high. Definitely. But for sure. Something is really wrong with Ice Spice, and she's young too. Remember, she was like what 19 or 20 or so. And I'm telling you, all the shit we've heard about the industry, it eat people up. So she wouldn't be no different. Trying to fit in with Taylor Swift, please, another demon. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift is a demon too. Yeah, it's all cultish. It's all sad and unfortunate. But I'm just glad I never been a groupie. Like when people would ask you, you know how y'all would go on job interviews or some shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, if you could have dinner with one dead celebrity, who would you choose?" My mama. The fuck are you talking about? I don't know these people. Who would I want to talk to about what? No, I just can't, love people that much that you don't know. They're strangers, and we see they all are super flawed. Okay, super fucking flawed. And what's up with Nicki Minaj? Is she not weird as fuck, or is it me? So I saw a little clip with her and Ray J, and I'm like, she's bugged out. Are they all on drugs? Everybody on drugs? Everybody was slugged over her natural look. Oh, right. Yeah. Right. And then she's not talented. I don't think her rap style, people could get with it too much. So, what up, Lonnie? What it do, boo? Yeah, Nicki Minaj is a fucking weirdo. I mean, when I saw her with Ray J, we all know he's a weirdo. He's going to go down, too. He got a lot going on. A lot. So, I'm sure he got something to do with that Diddy situation. Then they said Krishan and Blueface got married. Is he out? I don't even know. But that's crazy. That is the whole shit is demonic. Like I said, keep your kids away. Nicki be doing powder. I believe it. Nicki Minaj is strange as fuck. To have all that money, you have access to everything. And then you're a fucking weirdo. Like, you're miserable as shit. You argue with people. You cuss people out. Still, like, don't you have better shit to do? I would. Yeah, how she was acting all strange. Like, she didn't know what he was talking about. But what was wrong with him? He was high, too. Honestly, I'm going to be real with you. I think that was a conversation between two high-ass people. That's why it was so weird. Because he was high. Ray J was high. Nicki was high. The shit was strange. Because he was saying weird shit like he was professing his love and loyalty to her. Strange as fuck. Very strange. And what else we got going on out there? Did y'all see that tribute that Stevie Wonder was doing? I don't know where they were, if this was recent. Who was it? Stevie Wonder and John Legend. And they were doing a tribute to Michael Jackson. And y'all know Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder are cousins. But he was crying so hard it would have made you cry too. We miss Mike. And, Michael was ahead of time. He knew about the mask. He knew about the motherfucking gloves. Don't let people touch you and breathe on you. Ew. Yeah. We should have been paying more attention instead of shaming him for that. Nicki will cut them off. Yeah, Nicki is crazy. That's why her patience so goddamn short. She crazy. You see her eyes just be wandering. I mean, I don't know. And what's up with Cardi B? Why y'all not calling that bitch out for being a bad mother? What's up with that? Is it just me or Cardi B is in the club with her cousin, Glorilla? Y'all know Glorilla is Cardi's cousin. The story she tell, Cardi's a lying bitch. Let me tell you that. But Glorilla is her cousin. Glorilla's your cousin. But Glorilla don't have 3 children at home. Cardi stay in the club. I'm like, if she was anybody else, they would call it for what it is. Bitch, you just had a baby. I don't care that you just getting a divorce. You got 3 kids. I don't give a damn about no nannies. Hello? Stay home with your children sometimes. Like Peach McIntyre. Y'all seen Peach went on that terrible ass. Okay. Cardi, sit down, girl. Yeah, Peach McIntyre is funny. So she got 7 kids, okay? She's allegedly pregnant with twins right now. 7 kids and currently pregnant. Why the fuck did she go? She allegedly took her kids to Disney World for Christmas. Now, these kids go to Disney World all the time, and I'm gonna be real with you. I've been to Disney World. It's a few places I've been that, those type of places where, all right, I seen, and I'm good now. I don't ever come to this motherfucker again. I'm all right. It's good. But she dragged her kids down there. They said it was a horrible time. But why on the way back did this bitch take them to go gamble? And the little kids was like, I want to go home. I don't know what she thought she was doing. Like she thought she was flexing, but it was sad. It's like abuse. It's like we sit back and watch these slow ass bitches abuse their children online because that's what's going on here. Yeah, I heard Ashanti pregnant again. Congratulations. Yeah. But what the fuck? The little kid was like, I want to go home. And I'm thinking, I bet he do. It's Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? And Peach is mentally and emotionally abusing her children because, y'all get this. So not only doesn't she speak to her family, but she made her husband cut his family off too, right? So the kids only have each other. It's kind of like some cult bullshit going on, in my opinion. Why don't your kids, they have living grandparents, living cousins and aunties, and you mean to tell me the only person that they're allowed to spend time with is you? How fucking depressing. Depressing and sad. It's like she used them for content. But it's wild how we will sit and these bitches are abusive. She's abusive. Yeah. She needs to be, something needs to be done about her. She really got fucking problems. Always banned off of TikTok for crazy shit. Always dragging and talking shit about her moms. The way she talk about her mother is completely disgusting. And the reason why it's disgusting is you talk about how your mother used to treat you, bitch, but you're currently online. We're watching you abuse your children, but you're not making a connection. It's wild. Wild as fuck. What's been going on in the YouTube beef sector stratosphere? Anybody over here from out there? Anybody over there, from over there that got any juice from over there, know what's going on over there? Okay. I know they still have some challenge, some sides challenge. Oh, I fell asleep on Just Krista. So apparently, now I Just Krista been getting cussed out about some moaning she did on the phone or something. Now I was on, somebody did a clip. I got to go back and watch it, but I didn't really hear. Like the way everybody going on about how she was moaning on the phone, I didn't hear it that way. But then her and Tracy had got into it because her and Tracy is friends, right? But you know what's hilarious? Tracy can cuss out every single person about their personal life. But no matter what she's doing on here, you better not say nothing about her. How does that work? How the fuck does that work? That's wild. I mean, her and Krista got into it. I think they made up by now. But what little bit I was listening to, because I listened to about 4 minutes, but I had fell asleep. But I don't know if I could be in Fantasy Island like that, like the land of fucking make believe. Is that what we come to YouTube for? To live on Fantasy Island? Like I don't know. And it's the dating, and everybody's dating, and then it was like you could date on here, especially if you're gonna meet the person. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's new virtual shit. I might be too old for it. You know what I mean? Or it's just outside of because I don't get it. I just do not get it. Did y'all see Kamala ass drunk? Y'all homegirl Kamala drunk on Thanksgiving? Now, some of y'all going to say she was drunk because it was Thanksgiving. But I told y'all she been drunk the entire fucking time. Okay? Kamala has been drunk from day one. That's why she never had my support. All right? I was never hating on her. It's people who lie I can't stand. She's a liar and don't give a damn. Will lie to your face. Will ignore you. We'll change the subject. We'll talk about the weather. You know you do that to people. When somebody asks you a question, all of a sudden you be like, "Ooh, the weather is nice today." When you don't give a shit about what they talking about, that's Kamala. But she brought her ass out drunk. And she's always drunk, so I guess, but she was over the edge. I'm just surprised it's taking people this long to realize that she's been drinking liquor. She's been drunk the entire time. She was just chilling in the office, getting a check. It's unfortunate. So if you mad at people about this election, still really get the fuck over it and move on, okay? Y'all seen that crazy ass girl, Angela Rye, crying? See, it's a lot of crazy bitches that got platforms. It's too much. I'm telling you, a lot of mentally ill motherfuckers is just are being featured because she's online crying and talking about how she hate everybody who voted for Trump. Make it make sense. Like, why everybody got to agree with you, bitches? Are you like that in your real life? Like, I would hate to have to work with her or deal with her on a daily basis. And who are her friends? Somebody should call her and tell her to shut the fuck up. Seriously, out of control. You hate everybody? You hate 70 million people? What's wrong with you? You know I'm on the hill where you want only get voted if you lie. Just what the political game is, just right. The hell where. Oh yeah. But hopefully the playing field changes. You know what I'm saying? But those lies were ridiculous. She wasn't even lying. This bitch wasn't even responding. That was the problem I was having. You can't answer a question. I know too many intelligent, strong black women, including myself, that can answer a damn question, that can hold shit down. And this woman is up here calling herself a black woman. And we knew from several of her moves that she was not. The first one, like I said, the collard greens in the tub, when she bought Meg Thee Stallion out, when she bought Cardi B out, who the fuck was her team is what I want to know. I want to know what her team looked like. Who were they? How old were they? What was their demographic? You know? Because first of all, they were sabotaging her ass, or maybe they didn't know any better. They didn't know any better either. Obviously, they probably were young. I don't know who was the accountant. Who mismanaged all that money? Who told you that fucking Beyonce was worth $10 million? Who told you that? What made you believe that we gave a fuck? And then you got crazy Joy Reid over there. Joy Reid needs to be. Joy Reid is. It's just. It's crazy. She's crazy. That's what I'm saying. As black women, that's the shit we should be offended by. Like, those are the women that you are giving platforms to, and they are crazy. Straight up. They don't represent us. They don't speak for us. Joy Reid get on TV every fucking day and cry about Donald Trump. That's not a representation of us. White people. That's Angela Rye all day. And that other girl y'all love, that fucking, what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. Y'all love her. I don't. I'm not here for all the and all of that type of shit. It's not necessary. It's really not. You know, when you was little, you don't do that. Like, your mom's a fucking karate chop you in the back of your neck. Fuck you swerving your neck for? Who you talking to? That's not how you speak to people. But everybody love Jasmine. See, that's what, like, the same thing with Kamala. We got to get out of that. Oh, she told him. She ain't told him shit. Okay? She's not told anybody any fucking thing. All right? So, no. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Charlemagne, another one. I'm not a trap fan, but the constant complaining about him and race baiting is old. It was ridiculous. They never said anything about their own stance. What do you stand for? What are your policies? What are you going to do different? The fucking country is going to hell in a handbasket, and they're asking you, what are you going to do different? If you could change something, what would you change? And your answer is nothing. And you want us to take you seriously. You want to give hurricane victims $750, and you giving the motherfucking illegals millions of dollars. Then, now, they don't even want you to call them illegals. What up, Alana? How you doing, babe? Long time no see. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, boo. They don't want you to call them illegals. You have Democratic states. You got people who are talking about we're not turning over illegals. We're going to fight it. They're fighting harder for illegals than they do their own American citizens. You got to make it make sense. You have to make it make sense. Some people always want to have a cause. Because I remember one time my son, he was like in second or third grade. And third grade. And this teacher, this bitch called DCF on me because my son was like, oh my God, I'm going to be in trouble. Because this motherfucker didn't do his homework. He's like, oh, I'm going to be in trouble. Which, as you should be. This bitch called DCF because she felt like he was afraid. Now, mind you, she's new to the school. You know she got checked properly. Because, hold up, bitch. You don't even know me. When I tell you the principal and them was so mad with this lady, because you don't know me and you don't know my son, you should have asked one of his previous teachers, or you should have asked somebody else. He's clearly not abused. You can look at him and see that. But anyway, I had to tell this bitch and explain to her liberal ass, every black child that you see doesn't need to be saved. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Shouldn't a child be afraid if they haven't done their damn homework? If they're misbehaving in school? Should they not be afraid? That's the fucking problem. And those are the same people who took discipline out of the home. Right, who tell you what the government can tell you what to do with your children. The government can tell you how to raise them and what you need to teach them about sexuality and whatnot. Absolutely not. You notice no matter what the problem or tragedy of the moment is, black people get the short end of the stick. You know, we need to do better within our own communities, because we will be quick to cry victim and play the racism card, but we treat each other like shit. What up, Uncle Al? What it do, Bill? How you doing? Yeah, we treat each other like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this video the other day of the baby. He was in Atlanta, and he was at a house or coming out of a restaurant. I don't know. But when he came out, it was a bunch of dudes out there and they talking about, oh, like who gave you permission to be here and all of this extra shit. You know, he checked him. He's like, I don't sign a permission slip with nobody, whatever. But why the fuck he gotta say that? However, if a white person has said the same shit, niggas would be marching, niggas would be upset, and niggas would be carrying on, but niggas treat each other like shit. So, until we start respecting each other on a different level, what are we really doing? The rates are going up like crazy over here. You know what I mean? Amongst the youth, amongst the children are carjacking motherfuckers like left and right. Okay? Do you know where I live, a man, 20 years old, these little motherfuckers shot him in the face for a 2012 Mazda. A 2012 Mazda, I repeat. Shot him in the face. He's in a critical condition fighting for his life. Will he ever be the same? They said the bullet is in his neck. Fucking kids, because the system doesn't allow you to lock these motherfuckers up. And these are the same little motherfuckers that was carjacking and stealing the Mercedes Benzes around there I told y'all about a few months ago. And there was a 10-year-old and it was like a 14-year-old, 12, 14-year-old. But they don't go to jail. The mother came out and was like, lock his ass up, please. No, they didn't. Because of the democratic laws, this is what the fuck is going on in our world. It's unfortunate. Yeah, we are our own worst enemy. Yep. Yeah, you saw that, McSwagger? Like, who are you motherfuckers? They don't pay taxes in the city, probably don't own a home, a bike, or nothing. But you telling somebody they got to check in with you. This is how we treat each other. I'm telling you, you can't just roll up to a random store in black neighborhoods. You just can't, because you don't know where you are. And you might get checked. You might get got. You don't know. I don't live in those areas where they have those gas stations where there be hundreds of people outside. But what kind of fuck shit is that? I would never get out there. And then y'all mad. You know what I'm saying? When you want to ride over to the better zip code and do what you got to do over there. You're wrong for that. Nah. No, fuck that. Safety matters. Yeah, fighting over blocks you don't own, tax. And then within our own cities, if you live on the east side, you can't go to the west side. Oh, you black. You did it. Y'all talking about white people. But I can go to any white neighborhood in the city I want to. I can go to the grocery store on the main road. I can go anywhere I want. But, oh, if you from the east, you can't go to the west. If you from south, you can't go over here. Oh, you down with them niggas from over there. And even sometimes people be related to people who live on different sides and oh, I can't go over there. This is black people shit. They ain't never heard of white people. I never heard a white person say that. I've never had that problem. Yeah, I go to the burbs because of the madness. You can get robbed just because they don't know you. Exactly. You can get attacked too. You get hit in the back of the fucking head. Y'all see in Philly, them two little girls, was it two little girls? Just got convicted of killing that man. A 76-year-old man, like people out walking minding their fucking business. And these little heathen ass kids jump on them and beat them to death. And y'all want to talk to me about racism? No, we need to talk about blackism. Get our shit together. Get your fucking kids in control. Know where they're at and what they're doing. Get this crack and meth shit under control. Stop glorifying partying and prostitution. Everybody want to be a prostitute and a drug dealer. That's fucked up. Period. That's why shit fucked up. Everybody want to be, all the young ladies want to be prostitutes. It is what it is. Everybody dressed like a prostitute. You go to the church, they dress like prostitutes, gyrating and shit. What are we doing? Right. Everybody's attention-seeking whores. It's too much. Too much going on. But we want to blame other people. Other motherfuckers can't solve our problems. See, because the thing about black people is they don't want to hear shit from you unless you agreeing with what the fuck they're saying. Look at all the Democrats, how they getting down right now. They mad at everybody. We hate people. Angela Rye got a whole huge platform and you talking about you hate Americans, bitch. What is wrong with you? And the fucked up thing about Angela is the bitch is mixed. You half white. You always screaming about white people. Aren't you half white, bitch? What are you talking about? Right, South Side clans don't fuck with the East Side hillbillies. Exactly. It's a mentality that's been instilled from a long time ago. With that said, since we acknowledge the problem, it's up to us to do better. Exactly. Exactly. And they still blame everything on slavery. And I'm going to be real with you. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm tired of talking about it. I don't watch slave movies. I don't do none of that shit. I don't want to relive that history over and over and over and over again. We know what happened. All right? We know what happened. Now let's move fucking forward. Right now, everybody's starving. The blacks, the whites, the Asian, everybody. And then I'm sick of seeing motherfuckers get online talking about how oppressed they are in America. Michelle Obama is the leader. You know, they like to do that, Oprah and them. These bitches got on $4,000 jumpsuits. Bitch, you ain't oppressed. You ain't oppressed. When the last time you had to go work a fucking double, bitch, for an hourly rate? What are you talking about? When you had to put in for a sick day, ho? You ain't oppressed. We have options and opportunities here. We can do whatever the fuck we want. Stop telling people, stop telling these children they oppressed. They over here fighting for the rights in Palestine when they know in your own fucking neighborhood you can't walk down the street. What are you talking about? They doing drive-bys at lunchtime. What are you talking about? And they've been doing that since, I mean, one day back in the day, I went home at lunchtime. Motherfuckers is doing, like, I'm like, these bitches just had a shootout? Really? Yeah, I've been very, very right in the midst of a shootout several times. Even recently, I told you I was at the restaurant one day. Motherfuckers shooting behind my car. By the grace of God, I didn't get shot. And when we have shot spotters in our city, so by the time I look down, I look back up, I see the police. They right here walking around my car with the flashlight. This is how close these niggas were shooting next to my car. I'm minding my fucking business. These are not white people who are doing this. I'm sorry. So I don't want to hear that shit. I'm tired of y'all. Stop it. Stop the fucking crying. You got the opportunity and the option to do any goddamn thing you want to do. Starting here today, starting next week. I don't give a fuck how old you are. If you 50 and you said, you know what, I always wanted to be a barber, take your ass back to school. Do what you got to do. See, you have that option. So how are you really oppressed? Oh, it's going to cost you money. You got to invest in yourself. Scared money don't make money. Understand? Ain't nothing free. But you got options. You live in a fucked up city, get the fuck up out of there. Leave. How? How do you leave? Rent a room in another city. Go online. Figure it out. Some of y'all have never left your city, your state. Get the fuck out of there. If it's terrible, get out of there. Go somewhere better. You don't have to live like that. You can move 3 streets over and your whole life could change. You know that? You ain't even got to leave the city. Move around the corner. Sometimes that's all you need. Or sometimes just turn your fucking phone off and lock your door. Stop letting any and everybody in and out your life. And then, you know what I'm saying? The choice is yours. You have options. Real shit. Yeah, Uncle Al. Yeah, we do too much. And we want to complain and back. We are oppressed. I see these little black kids. Bitch, you at a university. How fucking oppressed are you? You're at a university. But see, they're indoctrinating and fucking up our children's heads, indoctrinating them, telling them bullshit, telling them that the issues in Palestine are more important than the issues in America and in their own fucking neighborhood. Right? Y'all tearing up the buildings in America. For what? What is that going to do for the Palestinians, you dumb motherfuckers, you? Huh? What are you doing? You're fucking up our taxpayer money is what you're doing. Period. But people are okay with this, you know? This is okay. You know, it's not okay. We sick of that shit. We need to replace. Infrastructure is fucked up here in America, but y'all worrying about overseas. The funniest shit is, though, the Palestinians, the gays for Palestine. That's how stupid they are. And then y'all wondering why they want to tear down the education system. The education system, a lot of people are not educated. A lot of young boys, grown men only read on 4th grade level, 4th grade comprehension. And that's a fact. But they're dumb. Like, basic shit escapes them. They don't know. Like, what are you talking about? Gays for Palestine? Do you all know what happens to gay people over there? Do you care? That's the problem. It's mental illness. A lot of it is mental illness. We got to be aware of that. The same way people who hates people. Like, I don't acknowledge people. Like, I don't expect everybody to love black people, and I don't care if you don't. You feel me? Like, just respect me. I don't give a fuck. There's some people who come into my job. I got them picked out. I know who they are. They don't like black people, and I don't have no problem with them. I just don't speak to them motherfuckers. It's good with me. But the problem is that, I don't know. It's like, oh, they racist. This person is racist. Y'all know that a lot of people, some black people don't even like black people, right? Like, y'all understand that. Just be respected. Like, what do we want? What do we expect? What do we want from these people when we're not giving it to each other? But what do we want them to do? Because I think people who spend their time hating a group of people, something is wrong with them mentally. You understand? Like, normal people are not sitting around talking about how they hate people all day. A specific group of people, I hate you, mother. Who's doing that? You got to be crazy. So I'm not giving you my energy. I really don't give a fuck. Okay? I really don't care. You hate black people, that's your business. Keep your crazy ass over there, because in my mind, you're nuts. It's that simple. Right. You hate women? something wrong with you. Something is ticky ticky boom in your fucking head. There's a lot of mental illness. There are a lot of things that fall under that category, but we don't see it that way, and we give that shit energy. But people don't have to love you. You all do know that you work for people that probably don't like a certain group of people. If it ain't your ass, it's another group of people. You know what I mean? Everybody is not like, I don't give a shit. I'm fuckless. It's like whatever. I look at people for who they are. But you more than likely, hey, truly yours, what up? Hey, Marcus Graham, good morning. Yeah, you more than likely are working. The person signing your checks probably ain't never had a black person in their house ever. Their children have never attended school with black people. But y'all want to get hung up on people like they don't like us and, oh, they got to do this. They don't have to do shit. All right. Fight for what's yours. Right. You are going to encounter people who are fucked up. There's factuals. There is going to be some uneven shit going on. But it's going to be uneven shit going on within. You work with a white person. You work with a black person. It doesn't matter. It's going to be some uneven shit. Some way, somehow. Okay? So don't get hung up and caught up on that. Because you're just going to make your life harder. Because I was listening to, was it RFK or whatever? He was giving some speech. And he was saying to black children, don't get caught up on that. And black people were offended about what he was saying, but what he was saying was true. And I think it's different, like I said, depending on where you grew up and who you grew up with. If you grew up in an all-black community where you've only seen black people and you've only heard people tell you you can't have more, you can't be more, you'll believe that. But that's not true. The choice is yours. You have options. The more you know, the more you can grow. Educate your children. Tell them there's nothing that can stop you. You can be anything you want to be. Because in reality, there are a lot of black people who are well the fuck off. A lot of Spanish people that are well off. A lot of Asian people. People of all backgrounds are well off right here in America. So why is it that the children, for some reason, feel they're oppressed? Not just by America. These people have told your children that they're oppressed by our asses, too. You see, Joy Reid told people don't invite people, don't invite your family over for Thanksgiving. Don't talk to your mother and brothers, your mother, father, brother, sister because they voted for somebody else. What kind of shit is that to tell people in this time? In Stanford, what they had 4 suicides last week. They had an article in the paper and they're saying check on people. Things are not going well. Right. People are killing themselves. People are sad. And you're telling people, you don't need your family. Fuck them. Be a loner. Eat dinner alone. Let them make their own sandwiches. What's wrong with us? All right, I got to get my ass to work. Yes, the woe is me mentality, the fucking victims. The victims of the world. Shame. All right, let me get my day started. Work, 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 work. No. Work, 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 work. I'm sorry. Y'all done told me about yelling. I'm sorry. Hey, Geechee, girl, boo, what it do? Long time. Happy holiday. Yes. Yeah, it happens on both sides of the aisle, but guess what? I'm concerned about us. We need to come together as one. It shouldn't be 2 sides. That's the problem. The opposition. It's the Bloods versus the Crips. It's always a fucking challenge. It's always, I got to be better than you. We need to work together. The country's in the hell in a handbasket. We got to pull it the fuck together. Seriously. We need to love each other. The black community needs to stop looking at other people to save them. Motherfucking, I was thinking about it this morning and I got to go. Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton was paid by Kamala Harris, what was it, $350,000 to come out here. But Al Sharpton is somebody who's been paid to promote racism his entire fucking life when you think about it. And let's not get it fucked up and forget about how he lied about that Tawana Brawley situation. And he's still paying that officer. Now that officer heard he got his $350,000, I would be expecting a piece of that money too, you lying bitch. They are paid to oppress us. That's who's oppressing us. The snake oil salesmen who look like us, who come and tell us this bullshit all the time. That's who's oppressing us. Real shit. We need to wake up. Where are they? They raised $1 million. Black women, black educated women raised over $1 million for Kamala Harris on a fucking Zoom call for it was an hour, right? Where's the money for the black children? Y'all talking about sinners and shit like that. If they can come up with that kind of money for some bitch who ain't even black, who's lying in your fucking face, who's drunk all the goddamn time, what about the children in the community? What about your own community? They could open centers too. Fuck all that. So open your eyes. It's real. They don't give a fuck about education. They ain't having book drives and shit like that. Where the free camps at? Where's that at? None of that shit. They can host banquets. They can do all kind of bullshit so they can wear their hair and wigs and all that bullshit. But they ain't helping the community. But they was willing to help that woman over $1 million in an hour and nothing for the community. And you want us to what? Continue to tell these white people they owe us some shit? That's oppression? Black women on a Zoom call can raise that much money in an hour? That's fucking oppression? Are you kidding me? Please. Thank you. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I gotta go. Deuces. Oh, you ended. All right. Gotta go. Later.